Good morning, fam. It's a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a super fantabulous weekend. Were you watching the Super Bowl last night? Did the game go your way or did it not? You know, what a fantastic game, though. But anyway, I hope that you had a super fantabulous weekend and that you're ready to grab money by the grab Monday. Well, grab money too. Grab Monday by the bullhorns and make this a super fantabulous week. So what is going to be our Quadruple M, which is a Monday morning motivational message for this Monday morning. And this is the message for this Monday morning. And this is this, show grace even when you don't feel like it. That's right. Show grace even when you don't feel like it. You know, grace is a wonderful form of love. And at any given time, we'll need to receive it and we'll need to give it even when we don't feel like it. Have you ever been in a situation, or are you currently in a situation where you know someone is not being forthcoming to you? You know that someone is being dishonest. You know, the natural tendency is that when someone lies to you or is not forthcoming to you or is deceitful about something that they're telling you, the natural reaction is just to cut that person off or to just, fuss them out and be done with them. But that's not always the way to keep important relationships in your life that you need. And when someone is not being forthcoming to you, you don't really feel like you need them at all in your life. But if you believe that everything is God's divine order, then sometimes we have to stay in situations or stay in relationships or stay in relationships in the sense, what I mean by that is not be so quick to throw a relationship or a friendship away just because there's a hiccup where someone is not being honest or someone is not being forthcoming. Sometimes people just need grace. And although, we want to live our lives by telling the truth, sometimes it's difficult to tell the truth. Sometimes it's difficult to even trust the person enough to be forthcoming. And when we find ourselves in those types of situations, we need to learn and be able to show grace even when we don't feel like it. Don't condemn the person, but just try to show grace and try to understand where that person might be. Because I can tell you personally that there's been times in my life that the truth was too painful for me to, admit it. I was not comfortable in being that vulnerable to tell the truth or to be forthcoming about stuff. And even though I knew in the back of my mind that that was the right thing to do, I just didn't have the courage to do it at that time. So when we're in that situation where the tables are flipped and someone else is treating us that way, or someone else is not being forthcoming to us, if you've ever experienced that in your life where you've been that person, then remind yourself that, somebody showed grace to you, or think of the consequence that it cost you if somebody didn't show grace. And let's give someone else the opposite of that, which is grace. Okay. Because life is tough sometimes. And sometimes, just being in a place where you just need to be forthcoming all the time is not always the easiest. But as people are walking their journey and trying to be the best human being that they can be, then we have to open our hearts and allow that grace and more grace to come out, because it's in there. It's in there. It might be difficult. It might not be the thing that you want to do. It might not be the thing that you feel like doing, but we all are going to need it at some time. So on this Monday morning, will you take a moment to reflect on your life and say, where can I show grace to someone? It might be a coworker. It might be a supervisor. It might be someone that you're in a love relationship. It might be a spouse. It might be your children. It might be anybody. It might be a stranger on the street. But let's just make it a habit in our lives to show grace even when it's not deserved, and to show grace even when we don't feel like it. Okay, so that is the Monday morning motivational message for this morning. Show grace even when you don't feel like it. Okay? All right. So with that said, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope that you have a super fantabulous Monday, a super fantabulous week, and we shall see you on the next video. How about that? Mwah.